Welcome to episode 332 of the show. Some of you might point out that I have already made a recording today, and yes, you're absolutely right. But then it dawned on me that today is the International Women's Day. If I remember correctly, I think it comes up every 8th of March, I think. Anyway, so today's supposed to be International Women's Day, and then plus the notification on my phone said so. So I guess the calendar is absolutely right. And so I'm making this recording just to wish all my female listeners happy International Women's Day, and to say collectively, on my own authority, since I don't have the authority of every single man in Nigeria or the world over, to say thank you very much for your love, support, and your contributions. Because even though this day is built around female empowerment and female advocacy, I think that we can still take time out, we the menfolk, to say thank you, because you women, our wives, our sisters, and our mothers contribute a lot to what it is that we are able to achieve as men, as sons, and as husbands. And things like this are particularly dear to my heart because for those of you who've been listening to the podcast for a long time now, I'm sure you've come across the episode where I spoke about experiences growing up with my mom raising the five of us alone in Lagos. And of course, there are also other people in my family, that's my cousins, who have had to grow up in similar circumstances. And growing up with my mom in Abuja and beyond, even when I went to Ife, I also ran into other people who were in similar situations where the woman is left holding down the fort, through whatever unfortunate circumstances that may have arisen in the family. So there are lots of us kids out there who are indebted to our mothers and our aunties or our mother side of the families who have helped take care of us and shape what it is that we have become and what it is that we will become or continue to be in the future. And so, because of that, I'd like to reach out from the bottom of my heart to say Happy International Women's Day for 2022 to all the female listeners of the podcast. Remember to keep hustling, to keep thriving, and to keep smiling. Keep doing what it is that you do, because if there are any of you right now who is listening to the show and you happen to be in a difficult situation, you happen to be like my mom, you're less than 40, you're between 32, 38, it's you alone, these 5 kids, you don't know what it is that you're going to do. Just hang in there. Things do get better eventually, and the time comes when you guys can actually smile together, you and the kids, and everything will seem to be like a bad dream from the past. So hang in there if you happen to be going through difficult circumstances. And even if you're not going through difficult circumstances, we still want to say Happy International Women's Day and keep on doing what you do, because it's women like you who are listening to the show who end up raising children like me. So keep on doing what you do. Your contribution to the family, to society, and to the world over is immeasurable. So, happy International Women's Day. Thanks for listening to the show. I'll catch you guys at the next recording.